Karen called 911 on a lemonade stand, didn't know the girl was raising funds for her sick friend. The summer sun beat down on Willow Creek Park, where the air buzzed with the hum of cicadas and the laughter of children. At the park's edge, 12-year-old Mia had set up her lemonade stand, a rickety wooden table adorned with a hand-painted sign. Lemonade, 50 cents for Lila's cure. Her best friend, Lila, was battling leukemia, and every penny Mia earned went to Lila's family for medical bills. Mia poured her heart into each glass, her small hands squeezing lemons with determination. Neighbors stopped by, dropping coins into a glass jar, their smiles warm with pride for the girl's resolve. Across the street, Karen watched from her pristine front porch. Her lips pursed as she squinted at the stand, her phone already in hand. To Karen, the stand was an eyesore, a violation of the neighborhood's unspoken rules. No permit, no permission, just a kid making a mess. She dialed 911, her voice sharp. "There's an illegal vendor in the park," she said, oblivious to the sign's message. "It's disrupting the peace. Send someone now." Within minutes, a police cruiser rolled up. Officer Daniels, a soft-spoken man with tired eyes, stepped out, notepad in hand. Mia froze, her pitcher trembling. The crowd grew, neighbors, joggers, even a dog walker named Mr. Jenkins, whose usual grumpiness softened at the sight of Mia's stand. "What's going on?" a woman muttered, glaring at Karen, who stood smugly by the curb, arms crossed. "Ma'am," Officer Daniels said to Mia, his tone gentle but formal, "we got a call about an unpermitted stand." Mia's voice cracked as she explained, "It's for my friend Lila. She's sick. I'm raising money for her." The officer's face softened, but Karen interjected, "Rules are rules. This isn't a charity bazaar. She's breaking the law." Her words sliced through the humid air, and the crowd bristled. A teenage boy, Jake, who'd been quietly sipping lemonade, stepped forward. "She's just a kid helping her friend." "What's wrong with you?" he snapped, his voice raw with disbelief. Karen's face reddened. "Don't you dare speak to me like that. I'm protecting this community." The tension spiked, voices overlapping in a chaotic chorus. Mia clutched her jar tighter, tears welling. She didn't understand why this woman hated her stand so much. The crowd's murmurs grew louder. Some defended Mia. Others whispered about Karen's reputation for petty complaints. Officer Daniels raised a hand for silence, clearly torn. He glanced at the sign, then at Karen, whose certainty began to falter under the crowd's gaze. Then came the twist. Mr. Jenkins, the grizzled dog walker, shuffled forward, his terrier yapping at his heels. No one expected him to speak, was the neighborhood recluse, known for grumbling about noise. But his voice was steady, almost breaking. "My daughter had cancer," he said, eyes locked on Karen. "Lost her 5 years ago. This girl's doing what I wish I could have done for my kid." The crowd fell silent. Karen's mouth opened, but no words came. Mr. Jenkins dropped a crumpled 20 into Mia's jar, his hands shaking. "Keep going, kid," he muttered, turning away to hide his tears. The revelation hit like a thunderclap. Karen's face drained of color. She hadn't known about Lila, hadn't bothered to read the sign. Her righteous anger crumbled as the crowd's stares turned to disgust. Officer Daniels closed his notepad. "I see no crime here," he said firmly, tipping his hat to Mia. "Keep up the good work." The crowd erupted in cheers, some clapping Mia on the back, others offering to buy more lemonade. Karen slunk back to her porch, the weight of her mistake sinking in. But the story didn't end with triumph. That night, Mia sat alone at her stand, counting the day's earnings, $87.50, a drop in the bucket for Lila's bills. Her phone buzzed with a text from Lila's mom. The hospital had called. Lila's condition had worsened. She wouldn't make it through the week. Mia's heart shattered. All her work, all the lemons, all the courage against Karen's wrath, it wasn't enough. She sobbed under the park's lone street lamp, the jar of coins glinting coldly beside her. The next morning, word of Lila's passing spread. The neighborhood rallied, turning Mia's stand into a memorial. Flowers and notes piled up, and donations poured in, far surpassing Mia's goal. But it was too late for Lila. Mia stood before the stand, now a shrine, her small frame heavy with grief. She'd fought so hard, yet the ending was cruelly unfair. Karen, too, heard the news. She stood at her window, watching the mourners, her 911 call echoing in her mind. She'd been so sure she was right, but now she saw the cost of her haste. She never approached Mia, never apologized. Some said she didn't have the courage. The lemonade stand became a symbol not of victory, but of loss and lessons. It reminded Willow Creek that good intentions can be drowned out by misunderstanding, and that compassion can't always outrun time. Mia's fight had moved hearts, but it couldn't save her friend. The bitterness lingered, a quiet ache in the community's soul. What do you think? Where does justice lie when good deeds clash with rigid rules? Share your thoughts.